We on. Back at the Sapingo Dynasty. Ooh, and we're ranked 16th with Memphis. Let's go, bro. Incredible, man. And we're home right now. Oh, this is gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be good. How the Sapingo's doing? We got Roger still undefeated, number 8. Angulo officially out of the rankings with a recent loss. Week 7. And I'm 16. I'm coming up the rankings, and now Danny Boy's number 25. Shout out Danny Boy. Let's go. Shout out Danny Boy, man. 25. Okay. Alright, so yeah, Danny Boy's 25th. I'm 16th. Angulo's officially out of the rankings, but maybe he comes back after he beats SMU. And Roger's number 8, trying to defend his championship. So we'll see. Ah, my controllers are low. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so right before we start, we just have a word from our sponsors, which is me, or us, the Sports Card Gaming Club. If you weren't aware, we got a Depop store. We got some new postings. These are actually all new right here. These two. So yeah, there's a couple more new things that we just posted. You know, make an offer. Everything, you know, is not firm prices, but you know, there's some prices that we've seen online on eBay and stuff like that. So you know, whatever you want to offer, make an offer, and we'll work it out, man. And we also do buy 1 or 2 items and get 10% off at the end. Also, we officially always do $100. If you buy something over $100, even if it's all together, it's free shipping. So we try to do free shipping, you know, as best we can with $100. Yeah, sometimes in the bundles it doesn't do it, but for sure, for any item that's over 100, it is free shipping. So something to keep in mind. So, all right, that's it from our sponsors. Shout out Depop, man. It's a really cool storefront. I used to be on eBay a lot, but eBay has too many fees. So, but eBay just bought Depop, so we'll see. Hopefully they don't charge too many fees. Let's do some recon. Kansas State. Gotta make sure we play smart. No fucking turnovers. Right, quarterback's okay. Running back is alright. Not that fast. Wide receivers are not that great though. Number 1 was pretty nice. Passing. Gotta watch for 83. Tight end's pretty good. Okay. Nice. Ooh, it's left tackle. Holy shit. Okay. Defense is not bad. Defense is pretty good. He's fast, but they're not good. I think it's gonna be another another Ron Redmond game. So let's see. All right, let's get this. I'm nervous, but I shouldn't be nervous. I shouldn't be nervous, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's do it.
Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank, Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's Kinsey. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, come on.
Damn it. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Let's go.
It's Frederick. Right to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Zings it complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there. That time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Tigers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him
What is happening?
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field.
That's not good.
First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll take it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Trying to burn this defense.
Let's go. Oh, my God. I thought I had it.
They were looking for an explosive play. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the running back.
Oh, my God.
And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
This is where I'm at right now.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield.
Let's go.
Grabbed
Let's
in
go,
the middle.
Clinton.
It's Clinton.
Let's go,
And
Clinton.
he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Memphis wants to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking to fire.
They
make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers are on the move. Running back searching for a hole.
Oh.
And he's able to shed
Why are you
one
doing that on the
tackle and
first?
gets a
What are you talking
pretty good
about?
pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And off from the shotgun. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Oh my God!
And he missed opportunity on 3rd down.
How are they
as the
missing
defense
that?
knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
What the fuck, man?
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
Oh, guys, what the fuck is
A 4th down
happening?
stop.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Shit, man.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run play action. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Wildcats! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
This might have to be my mother.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
To the air, it's Preston.
Let's go, Kalu.
Stiff arm.
That's what you do,
He'll
boy.
go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Come on.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to
Let's
the
go,
tight
Kalu.
end.
That's what
You
you
want
do,
to
boy.
talk about running behind your pads as he fouls his way to the 35.
That's what you do, boy.
Second down coming up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really...
Unleashes one deep.
Oh.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. This is a designed run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Preston.
Let's go!
Trying to find the end zone.
Round Redmond, baby. Let's go.
He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Memphis. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time,
Let's go.
lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
No way!
In the middle, it's
How
out.
does that get to him?
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature more and more in the passing game.
Snagged in the middle. Coach Frederick. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself.
God, those 3 tackles I missed, man.
They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. There's the pressure.
There you go.
He'll pull it down. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him.
Oh, no!
Breaks into the open.
Fuck me!
Touchdown, Kansas State. A great catch and run for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. It's Preston. Fires to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys,
I don't want this to be my
down,
mulligan
I've got to
game.
say,
I don't
this
want to
has
do
been
this
a
again.
fun watch so far in Memphis.
Oh my God! It's got to be better defense, right? They're not playing good defense, man.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that
No,
sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
On 4th down, going to the air.
No!
Drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender.
Fuck out of here. Mulligan. Had to use my mulligan on that. No way, bro. Just bullshit. Bullshit. Damn it, man.
Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River. Simmons Bank.
All right, sorry
Liberty
again.
Stadium
Use my
in
mulligan, so
Memphis,
I have
home
to
the
fucking
Memphis
win this.
Tigers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Fuck Kansas State.
So the Memphis Tigers offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming this way for sure.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. How about the Zipness Jr. put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Preston. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That side is clogged the fuck
And you
up.
want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella.
Let's go,
And
Kalu.
this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. from the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
No surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
And a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a
Let's
little
go,
better
Clinton.
block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th
Let's go,
down.
Kalu.
Finds his man in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Fuck!
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Stupid, Rich. Stupid.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw. It's Preston.
Woo!
Looking for the goal line.
Still made it.
And then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas State's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Fuck!
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break it...
Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for a man. It's Kenzie.
Oh, it's right there! Fuck!
And they...
Oh, my God, I was right there. I shouldn't have ran, Rick. God damn it.
Did well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Get the fuck out of here!
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give out of the gun. There he goes! Smashes ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs.
Down, bro.
Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Powers forward.
No, get him down, get him down, get him the fuck
He had
down.
all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. They go into the creative
Let's go,
space,
bro.
giving it to the wide receiver.
Let's
And
fucking
the
go, man.
defense
Just
was
stop.
ready when the wide receiver got the ball. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. They bring him down, but the...
I had Ron, right? I think I had Ron. I think I had Ron at one point. Oof, right there I had him. Sorry.
Sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun, running back on the move. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory.
All right, let's go, let's go.
Up 10 and give him the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to throw, it's Preston. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down, just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Now, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Man.
We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He wants to change this route. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Let's go.
Hauls it in the first down and more.
Ron Redmond, baby. Let's go.
All the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before it stopped. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Memphis heads to the line with a first and goal. Quarterback keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the air. It's Preston. Fires to the end zone.
Let's go, Kalu!
Touchdown, Tiger.
Let's go, Kalu!
Strike through the air
See
for
you
the
there for
score.
a boy. Come on.
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big play, right? Big size. I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You could tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. USC
believe I have
is
to use
currently
my fucking
ahead
nose.
early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leiter, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over BYU. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frederick.
Let's go.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all.
Let's go. Oh, my
Falls
God.
incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last
Score
week.
one more
Just
time
called
for
on
the
one
half.
time. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They're going back to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's Preston. Gets it out fast. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh, no.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Memphis picking up the tempo. Trying to cap this drive with a pass.
No, Ricky, no.
And they were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Fuck.
Got some room to run.
QBs have to understand.
Why did I pass it to X, man? Should just fucking thrown it away. He was not open, Rick. He was not open. Fuck.
Against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break.
Missed it. Let's go.
No good.
Oh, my God.
And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Oh!
Got his man to the left. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Wildcats! Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll operate out of split backs. The give to the tailback. It may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Woo. Let's go, Likely. Let's go, Likely.
And explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Back to pass. It's Preston. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I don't know what you're going to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chain. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down.
Soldier blocks, soldier blocks, soldier blocks.
Send the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Let's go, Kalu. Let's go, Kalu. Let's go, Kalu. Let's go, Kalu. Let's go, Kalu.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. To make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Oh, no way.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Slow and steady, Rick. Slow and steady.
And it'll roll out of bounds. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Might be calling a hot route. Off play action on first down. Steps away to find some room. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Preston. Gets rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Clinton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
No! How did he miss that? Oh my God. How did he miss that? And I try to change into him and press A. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
His arm strength shown there. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
That is so crazy.
Signals
man.
for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. To the air, it's Kinsey. Turns it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Frederick.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls drills it in down the middle.
What happened there, bro?
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Kansas State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. PAT unit on the field.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
They march 72 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Justin, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Right back to it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Preston. Punch it out of the air.
I was nervous.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36.
Oh, I got nervous.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Creates a little space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
Let's go. We got this, boys. Come on.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down.
I could have probably ran left. Oh, no, he got off him.
11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And as they come to the line, they have the lead, and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal.
Oh.
Hand off to the fullback. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Oh, should have kept going.
And he...
I should have fucking kept going. I was gonna be one guy, but I would have made it.
Nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal.
Let's go, baby. That's it. Game. 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 Let's go.
With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Kinsey. Throws for the tight end.
Holding. Oh, I
Working
thought that
the
was
big
a
fella
flag.
downfield and outside.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Here comes the heat.
Oh!
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Make some noise.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up and see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, looking for the completion. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh!
And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
out. To the house. Kalu. Hey, let's go. Kalu. So fast. So fast. Once he gets the ball, it's off to the races. Nobody can catch him. Hey. Earlier, I had a touchdown. Running back was a freshman. Let's do a little hard sell situation. Nope, lost a guy. That's okay. Scholarship. Ooh. Whew, what a run. That's it. No more mulligan for me. We only get one mulligan per season, and I use mine. So that's it. But that was a very hard game. I probably shouldn't have taken it. We got through it. So here we are. Having a really good season. I got trying to beat my record from last season, which is 8-5. So. Next, though, I think I got Angulo. Shit. Sapingo versus Sapingo next week. Hey. We ready. Oh, wait, no. I got one more game. Oh, shit. One more game before Sapingo. Boise State. All right. Until next time. Shit.